What's up, gamers? We're back with another WWE Immortals video, and a very strange thing is happening today. In the challenge mode for 24 hours, there is a Lunatic Fringe Dean Ambrose challenge, so I can get 3 more Dean Ambrose and take him up to 7. Now, on Skype with me right now is Blind. What's up, Blind?
How's it going, everybody?
Yeah, thank you so much for messaging me this. I caught it kind of late, and I've already started on it a little bit, but this is very exciting. What do we want to talk about with Lunatic Dean Ambrose?
Pretty much the best card, one of the best cards in the game is back, but only for a limited time. Very strange, but I think that's because there's a new event coming out this Tuesday, so I think that's why they shortened it.
Yeah, we were talking about it. They're probably going to reset everything, but this card is absolutely nuts. Lunatic Rage, he's annoying to play against. When his health drops below 30%, he gets 300% increased damage and takes no damage from basic attacks, lasts for 20 seconds. Now, when you're playing him, you don't really need that, but when you're going against it, that is really annoying if you don't have any specials.
Yeah, a lot of the times maybe you'll hit a second sig, which is your best arsenal you have, and he won't die and he'll be stuck in rage mode, and you can't get your adrenaline back up by the time he kills you, so that's definitely something annoying for sure.
Yeah, you probably can get a lot of defensive wins if you place Dean Ambrose in your lineup. I mean, that just for that Lunatic Rage. Although when I play him, I don't really count on that ever happening. His other abilities are just over the top. And I'm just going to go into a match and we'll talk about them. There's like 2 or 3 things that I just want to say are nuts about him. And I'm going to show the differences between him and the Silver. And the Silver is one of the rarest characters in the game. You can only get him out of a Silver pack or purchasing him in the store. And it's very random to get him. How many, do you even have a Dean Ambrose right now?
I don't, no, not anymore. And even when I had my old account, I had 2 copies, and that was not from my Silver Epic opening. I opened about 60 packs in a night. I didn't get 1.
All right, so let's just talk about him on a scale of 1 to 10. Where do you put him?
9 or 10 easy.
Yeah, I was just going to say outright a 10
for sure.
on Dean Ambrose. Let's talk about the difference between his basic attack and other heroes' basic attacks.
His basic attacks, unlike most of them, I think there might be one other character, but his basic attacks does as much damage as heavy attacks, which is pretty insane.
And then he gets a stun after if you get the swipe, so it's actually worth doing the swipe.
Yeah, that thing, it's weird. Like, I never really understood how that worked, because it does seem like they get stunned, but unlike most characters where it actually says stun, sometimes they come out of it and they block you, so it's pretty strange in my opinion.
Yeah, so the cool thing about this basic attack is it does as much damage as a heavy attack as it hits 6 times, but it builds your adrenaline like crazy. So now let's talk about his second special. What do you want to say about his second special?
He's the
it's funny looking.
King of second specials, just right off the bat with his ability kick in. He does so much insane damage, and the thing I really like about him is it hits 1 time and it just puts all that damage into 1 hit, instead of you got other characters who hit maybe 3, 4, 5 times with 1 signature. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so now we're going to look at the Silver Dean Ambrose second special. Now, we were talking about damage output. Someone put a comment in the section that they got like over 300,000 damage with Dean Ambrose's second special. Is that true?
Oh yeah, with the right gear cards, that's easily achieved, no problem.
Wow, that sounds crazy. So like if I was going to play Dean Ambrose, I don't even know if I'd ever do his heavy attacks. I'd just do his light attacks. Is that like a known thing, or? Yeah,
there's a few different combos. You could do a swipe stagger, or 2 swipe stagger, sorry about that. 2 swipes stagger, 2 swipes stagger, or just flat out go with just light attacks. It depends on what you want to do, either damage or gain adrenaline. Definitely both work. Both work,
yeah, okay. So we saw the differences between the second special, and I'll show you what Dean Ambrose's swipe attack looks like in the Silver here coming up. Let's go back into online match, and the first special is the same on both of them. I don't know how I feel about his cutscene in his third special. It's very long. You know what I mean? It's like it's torturous to watch after you've seen it a couple times. It's like the shield, and You know, when he does it to a girl, it's actually kind of explicit, if you ask me. Have you ever thought about that? Or
Yeah,
am I
it's
the only
pretty
person that
funny.
ever thought about
I definitely think he has one of the stranger finishers of the entire game.
Yeah. All right, so we'll go back into one more online mode, and before we do that, we'll look at the Brawler's swipe attack here, which is different. He throws like a bomb or a hand grenade or something like that. And then here is the heavy attack with the barrel. I don't know, it just seems clunky. You just do swipe, right?
Yeah,
so you don't
swipe
get the
works
barrel
for
to come
me.
out.
Right.
Yeah, if you're going to do the heavy attack, don't do the third part. Like here's the third part with the barrel. It just seems clunky and long. And let's see, I'm going to do this second special one more time on Triple H. And this, you can get this up to like 300,000 damage with Stephanie, the right gear cards, and maybe like a Sheamus boost. You know, it's just crazy. Yeah, he's so... See, this is what I'm so excited to be able to get him up to 7, because I think it's going to make a huge difference in that Shark versus Mobile series. I mean, it's just going to... I have a thing that I can totally wreck involve Seth Rollins now. All right, so I'm going to do the third special right here. Oh, this is the part that I think is funny. What is he doing right there? What are the... They totally push her head down into his lap. I want to see that again. I'm going to do it back-to-back with Paige and now one of the twins. Oh, my God. It's just kind of funny when you look at it like that. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about, right? I don't know. Anyways, one of the best cards of the game. I am going to max him out with this challenge because I want to see this high second damage, ridiculous numbers over 300,000. Plus, being able to do that tap, and just build adrenaline so quickly is huge. I mean, I think that's just boss, the way to go. So we both agree, one of the better heroes in the game. Be sure to check out Blind's channel. He just put up a great video about how to farm when you're at lower levels on Battle 42. That looks pretty efficient. And now you've moved on to Bonus Battle 7, I understand? Or Bonus Battle 6, rather?
Yes, correct. Definitely. And I'm finally finishing those Nightmare modes, too.
Ooh, boy, it takes a while to beat those Nightmare modes. There you go. All right, guys. Well, and as always, thanks for watching, and keep on gaming.